Hello everyone, my name is Namugamatha and my artificial intelligence project is seed sorting. So my presentation is going to flow as follows this evening. I'll have the problem, the environment, the agent, the data set, an informed search, and the accountability of an AI model. So what problem am I looking at? I want to ensure a proper classification of the coffee that we export or consume. If we're able to roast this coffee and package it into different, considering the different levels to which a coffee has been roasted, can be able to improve our competition on the world market because we shall have improved the quality of the coffee we do export. Research shows that we import roasted coffee. Why do we have to import that roasted coffee? Yet we can roast it ourselves, package it according to the different levels of the roast, and then we export it. So that's a problem I'm targeting. That's a real life problem I'm targeting. So what is an environment? An environment is anything that surrounds an agent. An agent is a device or anything that takes in information through sensors and delivers output through actuators. So an environment is anything surrounding that agent, anything that is surrounding my model. What is the surrounding in which my model is working? So my model is working in a fully observable environment. The sense of my AI is able to access every information of that agent. The picture is veiled and there is no information that's hidden. What's there is there. And then it's stochastic. That means it's random nature. Agent cannot predict the consequences of an action. It's until the seed is presented that it can be able to differentiate. So it cannot tell by the happenings of the past actions. So everything is random. And then it's discrete. It takes on specific values. It will look at a specific picture for it to draw its conclusion. So it's discrete and not continuous. So we have the agent. As I said, an agent is anything that perceives the environment. We talked about the actuators and the sensors. So the sensor is what observes a change in an environment. So it senses what's in the environment. And then the actuator is that component of that machine that will be able to give out the output that the device has been able to interpret. So my agent will get information from the environment and then it will process it and then it will give out output. That's a rough estimate of what I'm trying to bring out. So they pick input through the sensors and deliver it through the actuators. There are three main types of agents. You have the robotics, the software, and the human. But I'm going to look at a robotic agent here. For example, like the camera that will be able to take the picture and also give out output. So that's the agent I am looking at. Then the data set I've considered for this project is called the coffee bean data set. It has 4,800 images of the different categories of the seeds, and each category contains 1,200 images, of which these images are grouped into training and testing. Part of the images will train this model, and the other part will test and see if the model can actually tell the difference between the seeds that are presented to them. And then we'll have that the data in this data set is labeled. So that's what consists in my data set. Then I'm looking at uninformed search and informed search, starting with uninformed search. Uninformed search is also known as blind search. Why do we call it a blind search? The algorithm does not have any additional information on the goal node other than the one provided. We know we are supposed to classify the beans, so we do not have any additional information concerning how we are supposed to do. So we have to look for an optimum way of identifying these seeds in the shortest time possible. So when we are looking at the depth first search, it takes one route and follows it up to the end until it gets a solution. And then the breadth first search looks for the shallowest solution. And then the uniform cost search will look at the route that will give you the least cost. So that's a uniform cost search. Here, in the uninformed search, we do not have additional information on the goal node. Then, looking at the informed search, the algorithm has information on the goal state, and then the function estimates how close a state is to the goal state. So here we look at actually what will I do to be able to identify this bin and classify them in the shortest time possible. Here we have the information. We know this is a brown, green, or dark. We already have that information. So how long are we going to be able to identify that? How long will the model take to identify the actual bin? So that's the algorithm. That's the informed search. It's an algorithm. The algorithm has complete information on the goal state. So we have the accountability. Accountability refers to the proper functioning of the AI model. So does your AI perform to the best of its abilities? Is the output what we expected? So how do we ensure that the output is what we expected? It has the data you use supposed to be high quality. Then the system should not have any biases. You have different types of biases. You have occurring biases. So this system should be able to adjust to change. If they bring in a new seed, it should be able to adjust to that change. So that's mainly about the accountability in the AI. Thank you and have a lovely evening.